And we are back for another edition of Monday Night Dynamite with AEW. I am the JamSaw. With me, as always, is my broadcast partner Brock. How you doing tonight, Brock?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm quite shocked at what happened this whole entire week with what happened on with AEW. With Miro getting the win. With finally we got a winner between the Inner Circle versus Jurassic Express.
Yes.
Finally got a decisive winner on that. But then what happened on BCW and the sister show where the originals came in and jumped all the champions, and then Vince invaded the sister show after he got jumped. I mean, what does that all mean to you?
I don't know, man. It definitely seems like returning to tactics of the good old days of wrestling, where factions are building, policies are changing, maybe even a whole upheaval of the system is on the way. Only time will tell.
We're 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away from Slamentine's Day. I'm pumped.
Yep, me too, man.
So with rumor about the card, we don't have a specific card yet, but what are the rumors on your side of the table with the pay-per-view that's coming up?
Well, I mean, I know that we have a few things coming out. We have Edge versus Jericho 2. We're going to have Randy Orton currently is the number one contender for the TNT Championship, so he'll be facing it off against of Sammy Guevara at the pay-per-view. Also, the Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley will defend her title over a winner of a Fatal 4-Way tonight. So from the women's match, we'll see who will be facing Rhea Ripley at the pay-per-view. And then, of course, there's the cross-brand stuff, the women's tag team, the cross-brand championships, and the mixed tag championships.
I mean, with a force such as rear naked armbar, I'm honestly not that backing them because they're so fresh, they're so new, and it was a hard time with the Bellas this past month to get their number one contender spot to win the titles.
Yeah. So it looks like first things first, AJ Styles has some stuff to say. I don't think he was quite happy with how things went earlier this month, being forced in a fatal 4-way match in order to try to qualify for the TNT title shot. I think he's really displeased with that, and so I think he's going to call out the champ tonight, or the number one contender tonight, to try to steal that spot from under him.
And that would be Randy Orton, correct?
Exactly.
I mean, is that smart for his career?
It could be. It really depends on the results of the match. I mean, either way, you'd be facing off against a champion, maybe even main eventing the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right, Randy Orton.
Only makes sense because, I mean, I think that's really what AJ's been gearing towards. He's already had world titles, but not too many people can claim to be a TNT champion.
Correct. And there's only one great TNT champion. There's only one great.
Well, the forever TNT champion?
Yes, yep. Damn. And with the presence of Randy Orton, the legacy that he will leave behind when he retires, and just the way he's changed the game, is there going to be another one like him?
Well, I don't know. I mean, there could be another third generation that could fill in the void that Randy Orton will leave when he eventually retires, but I think that time's going to be quite a few years away. Randy still has so much to offer and bring to the table that I don't think that we should be looking for a replacement for him anytime soon.
I mean, he's outshined his grandfather and his father, Cowboy Bob Orton. Like, there's no doubt that he's outshined their careers, but it's going to be hard to outshine Randy's career when it comes to his kids if they go into it.
It's true. I mean, not too many people can claim to have killed so many legends, faced off against foes such as The Fiend and Edge, put on some of the most fantastic slobber knockers I've ever witnessed. And overall, man, is just, looking out for number one. All he wants to be is the best. And even when he loses, he gives 120%.
Correct.
I mean, AJ Styles, too. He's been fighting across different promotions across the world for quite some time. So both of them veterans in their own right.
I mean, they've broken the wall with AJ Styles' career, where with him and Randy, where he said the RKO was just a knockoff diamond cutter, and then he said, that you guys like to copy other people, and then he put up the 2 sweet sign. Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of hate between these two.
Definitely. But I mean, like, that's one thing that I do have to say for Randy Orton. The RKO may have a basis or a beginning from a diamond cutter, but he put so much into it. He's avalanched it. He's pop-upped it. There's so many different ways out of nowhere where he can hit it. So he puts a lot more emphasis on the serpentine nature of his character. Yeah. To be able to just snap it out of nowhere. You didn't see that from Dallas. Dallas would hit you with it, but it wasn't quite as sudden like a strike of a snake.
Right. Ooh.
Just like a serpent in the grass.
Damn, Randy. Not tonight. They did this stuff in the WWE too when Randy faked being hurt, and he was like, "I'm not going to attack you yet." Blah blah blah, and Randy's like, "I was never hurt," and then he just hit him with an RKO.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him, man. But I mean, AJ Styles has been around for a while too, so I'm sure he's prepared for that kind of shenanigans.
Correct. Uh-oh.
Boom! Right in the pills.
Damn.
No respect shown.
Oh, he's getting up. Oh, he should have knocked him down and kept him down. Oh, we need to get your ref in here. Fuck. Shit.
Thank you, 2K, for having to start backwards. This game.
Ooh, nice. I mean,
quick dodge.
How would you describe the rivalry between these two since day one?
Well, I think Randy Orton sees AJ Styles as an upstart from another promotion that just tried to come in and run roughshod over colleagues that he'd worked decades with. And I think AJ Styles saw Randy Orton as a huge challenge, someone that is the legend killer. If you could take out the one who took out everyone, then don't you then become the one? Ooh.
You are the killer of the legend killer?
Yeah, exactly. Godslayer.
Oh no. Randy Orton's a god?
Well, he's a wrestling god.
JBL, are you here?
Hook. Boom. Dropping Randy
while
down.
These guys are finishing up, what did you think of on Tuesday how Tommy Dreamer put together of ECW originals and took out Shane and Triple H and Vince? Like, I mean, were they sick of the product, or do you think that they want to come back and make a message?
Well, I think they're not sick of the product, but they see how Vince is bastardizing it, and they'd like to see things going back to the way that they should be in the land of extreme. Yeah.
I mean, is that the proper way to like? Why have you been impressed with the old school way, or what Vince has been doing?
Well, the old school way, man, and seeing ECW coming in and attacking from behind, I mean, that's like part and parcel of the brand, and they're really bringing it back to the way that they're used to. And maybe that's what they need to burn out Vince. You know, maybe they've slacked off a bit and haven't been as extreme or psychotic. And the ECW originals are just putting a little smoke under the fire.
I mean, the likes of the Dudley Boys that came in, Dreamer, Sabu. It's great to see that again.
It's pandemonium, my friend.
Oh, yes. So what do we got here, sir? What do we got here?
Well, Moxley was not too happy getting pinned by Hangman. I know Hangman and Kenny had this rivalry going for quite some time, and Moxley is confident that Hangman could not beat him one-on-one. So much so, in fact, that he challenged Hangman for his spot that he had won last week to challenge for the title, Roman Reigns' Cross-Brand Championship at the pay-per-view. So the winner of this match will be going to face Roman Reigns.
I mean, who is his biggest threat here, Paige or Jon Moxley?
Well, I mean, I would say probably Paige, just because he's an unknown element. He's already faced Jon Moxley last month. I think John's just also pissed off at how that match went, would like a second opportunity to try to work one over on his former Shield mate.
Yeah. Because Vince has Roman and Seth being like a little mini team, so he kind of likes the Shield, I think. I think he likes that team together.
Ooh.
No!
Pile driver on the outside.
I thought that was on the...
I thought it was going to be on the apron, too.
Jesus.
But he took him to the outside, straight to the floor. Boom. Jon Moxley fighting back like a rabid dog. Get him a little bit hurt, and then he goes full effect.
Yep. There you go. And he is no slack, John. John's a whole another beast. Like, when you think you have him scouted, he surprises you.
That's it. When you think you have the answers, he changes the questions.
Oh boy. Whoa. Damn, into the steps.
That's gotta hurt his back, man. Jon Moxley trying to fight through the pain. Not willing to give in to this challenge that he has set for himself.
Damn. Ooh, there you go. Come on, go back in the ring, guys.
Well, there's no countouts because this is also an Extreme Rules match.
Oh, true. Oh, picking him up.
Boom.
Nice.
Huge drop by Moxley.
Yeah, so let's actually go to the records of last week. Moxley versus Omega versus Hangman Page. What did you think of that match?
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, they're the perfect types of superstars to be working together that way. They gave it 120%. I'm not disappointed with any of their performances. In fact, I think it's quite possibly the best triple threat match of the year.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely within the rankings of the triple threats that we've had.
Ooh. Ducking it. Kick to the face. Hangman has gotten the momentum shifted his way, and even though his head's a little bit hurt, goes for the bat, but biffs it. Moxley stealing it from him.
Yeah, close. That was very close.
Didn't quite get to capitalize with the bat. Huge clothesline taking Hangman down. Slowly raising him up. Oh, Hangman reverses. Neck breaker onto Moxley.
I mean, can we also speak about how between these two men, Page is the Page is the one guy that's beaten Moxley whenever they stepped in the ring, and he's also beaten Kenny whenever they both have stepped in the ring together.
Well, that's it. I mean, Hangman beat Kenny 2 out of 3 matches, but I don't think... Oh, right on the bat!
1,
2. And Moxley kicking out at 2, even though he was slammed on that bat, that aluminum bat.
Well, let's go back to the records real quick. He beat Moxley once last week.
Well, yeah, in a triple threat, not one-on-one.
Yes,
They've never faced each other one-on-one and lost.
Okay. Yes, you might be correct on that one. Yeah, Moxley lost in a triple threat match against Archer and Kingston. Moxley beat Kingston, so yeah, I mean,
I think Moxley just doesn't perform well in a triple threat scenario. He really needs more one-on-ones. Although he did lose against Roman Reigns one-on-one, and he potentially could face him again this pay-per-view if he's to win tonight. But we'll have to wait and see.
But then you got to see, like 3 weeks after them versus us. So this was a while ago. So 3 weeks after them versus us, Paige won in a Money in the Bank match against Cody, Archer, and I can't see what I wrote down there for the fourth opponent. But Paige won that. So Paige is on a hot streak.
Yeah, and I mean, he's still holding on to that Money in the Bank match. He can still challenge anytime.
Correct.
Oh, dropping his head right on the corner of that bat, going for the cover.
Yeah, this might be it. 2,
3.
Damn.
Moxley taking it away and will face off against his Shield brother one more time. That's Slamentine's Day.
I'm pumped. And then I don't know if your fans have been keeping tabs.
Moxley seems to be fighting an invisible opponent.
I mean, he is nuts. You gotta give that to him. He is nuts. So, but
Little Jimmy, who's now an adult and a professional wrestler, has attacked Jon Moxley.
Little Jimmy. But Blood Brawls, one that is released on Valentine's Day, is going to be called "Will You Be My Torture Time?" So that's going to be fun.
I'm looking very much forward to it. And just so everybody who watches our stuff knows, I will actually also be on commentary for that. I will be doing commentary on pay-per-views for the sister show.
Yes.
Starting this month, and I have no problem doing it going forward as well.
Perfect. So what do we got here?
Well, last week Miro kicked the shit out of Orange Cassidy, made him tap, and this month the Best Friends would like a little bit of revenge, so they've challenged Trent and Chuck have challenged Kip and Miro to a tag team contest here tonight. So it's kind of like trying to get back Orange's honor, or shaming the whole team if they all lose.
Right. What are you expecting from this?
Well, I mean, Miro's been pretty dominant. He really destroyed Orange one-on-one, but Miro hasn't been known to be a big tag team player. You know, he's been very like a singular player. Mm-hmm. This is a new dynamic for him, and I'd like to see what kind of things he does to overcome these new challenges he's going to face, being in this different dynamic.
And Miro also is in this match with a loss to Roman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I think he challenged Roman this past month.
Yes.
Earlier when we were talking, we said that Moxley had lost. I'm starting to wonder, maybe Moxley never did face. No, Moxley did face him. I think maybe the month before.
Let's go back to our records.
Flipping through the records.
Yep. Brother, see, listen, you need to be prepared.
Oh.
Yes, Roman took it from Moxley at the Halls. Yes. So Moxley
wants
title.
It back.
Yes, I mean that's very. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, because I I think we introduced it at Them Versus Us when it was Ray versus Moxley because of MVP, how Ray got the #1 contender spot for any title he wanted.
Yeah,
yes.
That's right. And instead of taking the European that MVP wanted, he went for the cross brand instead.
Yes, the vacant, yes. So Moxley was the first time. So he's looking to be the first two-time cross brand champion.
Yep. Making history. I mean, that's what Moxley's all about.
Could he do it?
I think he could, man. He has as strong a claim as anybody, and he's got a strong work ethic and a powerful presence. Very easily, I think you could take it back from Roman. It really depends on what the stipulations of the match are, too.
I mean, I mean, with the mindset of being bullied by MVP, like, what has that, like, you could have been further in your career if it wasn't for MVP. What does that do for Rey Mysterio?
Well, I mean, it's gotta piss you off, right? You got to start resenting the leadership that's brought you to this failure of a situation in your eyes. I mean, I would be very frustrated in his boots. Right.
Because the fact that you were a world champion at one time and you weren't respected. He was never respected as world champion when he beat Kurt Angle and Randy Orton in that triple threat match at WrestleMania 22, I believe. And he wasn't respected.
Yeah, I still think he doesn't get much respect. I mean, just being partnered up with Sheamus all the time. He is a singles competitor and could take on world champions. I don't see why he's just being held in the wings like that.
Yeah, it's hopefully something happens. Hopefully
something's got to give. Something's got to give.
Ooh, nice. Too early? Yep. Miro.
A little too early by Miro. But, I mean, he just wants it over. He wants to move on as fast as possible.
Ah, watch out.
Oh, Chuck. Going for a pile driver on Miro.
To pick a man of that size up is amazing.
Oh, Miro, not even letting it hit a 1 count.
Wow.
I mean, look at his neck, man. When you have a neck that thick, a pile driver is not going to be enough to take you out.
That ain't no stack of dimes.
No, it is not.
Oh, God.
It's like silver dollars.
Oh,
boom.
Dollar bill, go. Damn. And to jump through that, too, is amazing. To be able to get your body to jump through that every single time.
Boom.
It's just amazing.
Jesus, Chuck is taking it to friggin' Miro. Oh. Miro fighting back.
Yep, there you go.
Chuck getting him back inside, not wanting to see a count out tonight.
Nope. Nice tag.
Kip is now in the ring with Chuck. Tries to take it with just a drop kick, but I still don't think that's quite enough.
No. And if I'm not mistaken, Kip and Penelope Ford actually fought Finn Balor and Mandy Rose at the Ultimate Battle Royale.
Well, that's correct. That is correct. Unfortunately, they lost.
What did you think of their performance, though?
I thought the performance was really strong. They put together a fantastic event. Unfortunately, Rose and Finn Balor were just a little bit stronger. Yeah. Trent going for the cover on Kip. Oh, not even a 1 count.
I believe we both had our money on Kip and Penelope.
I did think that Kip and Penelope were going to take it just because they were an unknown element. But unfortunately, I just don't think they've been working together long enough to have built up as much of a rapport as, say, oh, nice move.
Damn.
As Mandy and Finn.
Right.
Going for that cover on Trent. 1, 2, and kicking out at 2.
That ref took forever. I'm not saying he is in cahoots, but I'm just saying. Oh, nice.
Although the best friends, man, sometimes you just need to take that extra second of a breather. You're not really all that put out, but...
Correct. Come on, Kip. Nice.
Boom. Dropping Trent on his neck. Dragging him back to the center of the ring, going for that cover. Only a 1.
Damn.
Rack attack. Boom. Dropping Trent on his head. Trent looking not all that great.
That's gotta hurt.
Now going to work the arm and the neck and the shoulder. Kip slowly trying to dismantle his opponent. Trent fighting back, though. Going for a cover too close to Miro's corner.
There we go.
Doesn't matter. Just a 1 count.
Yeah. Come on, Kip. Going for that. There you go.
Toss to the corner. Toss to the outside. And Trent going for another. Like
That's
both
what I was
Trent.
talking about.
Oh, this time a drop kick. A baseball slide drop kick.
To have the accuracy to get that every single time is amazing.
Yep, the crowd chanting, "This is awesome."
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Toss
the
the
steps.
Kip down the row. Oh, two quick reversals.
Ooh.
We're up to a 6 count.
Ah, fuck.
Boom, right in there. Eight. Trent tosses him to the corner. Up to 9. Gonna run inside. Trent doing the right thing.
Damn.
At least it wasn't a draw.
Right, but he was trying to break up the pin, in my opinion.
Whichever way you want, man, no matter which way you call it, they got the win over Miro and Kip. Now, that's just going to piss off Miro, I think.
Oh, yeah. 100%. That was beautiful.
It was definitely a fantastic showcase from a couple of great teams.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Like I was saying to you before, the roster from the men's and the women's division for AEW here is something that can never be slept on, because when you think you pick the winner, it's always the opposite. Like that's, you can't do it.
Yeah, just when you think you know what's going on, boom, swerve.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how impressed do you think that Orange was during that?
I think he was super impressed, very happy to have his compatriots came to defend his honor. This is going to be an interesting contest, too. It's going to be a no-holds-barred Pac versus Eddie Kingston.
How has the career been for Pac since leaving Vince?
I think much better, actually. He's been able to do more types of matches, face different people. It's been really incredible.
Mm-hmm. Because, again, Vince misunderused him, and it was quite terrible how they treated him.
I totally agree with you. Sticking him on 205 Live and then just kind of forgetting about him was a tragic waste of some top-level wrestling skill.
Yeah. You know who popped into my head this morning?
Who's that?
Do you remember the Highlanders?
Yes, I do.
How would you describe that team?
Kilt wearing guys. Well, they kind of like the Viking Warriors.
Right.
It's almost the exact same gimmick, just like slightly culturally different.
Were they title worthy?
I'm not sure I'd go as well. Yes and no. I think all teams can be title worthy, especially if they have a good character.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Ah, shit. Here you go.
This just in. I gotta go to the backstage for 2 seconds. Can you just keep the commentary going while I do something real quick, and I'll be right back.
Oh God, leave me alone again. Oh, going for the spin. Yeah, Pac was a very different beast. He was always he could have been top level competitor in my opinion. He could have been because it seems like every superstar in the WWE now is 205. Is 205 live. It's all people are cruiserweights at this point. Everyone can be heavyweight champions. But Pac was just a different beast. And Kingston fucking reverses. Shit. There you go. STO done perfectly. Pac float over crucifix. There you go, picking him up. Power. Yep, bomb. Nice. Beautiful. God, you can't take too many of those without messing up your back. Just the damage from the power bomb. It's just crazy. There you go, working that crossface. Oh no, working that arm. Sorry, working that arm. Ah, it's too early. Yep. Kingston staying no. Pile driver. Oh, reversal.
And we are back.
Damn.
I apologize for the delay. I had to get called into the backstage. It seems that Chris Jericho was impressed by AJ Styles earlier tonight, that he's made it official. The main event tonight will be AJ Styles versus Randy Orton for the spot at the Cross Brand, or at the TNT Championship.
Ooh, against the current champion Darby, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's Sammy. Don't cross in real life with
Sammy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sammy. Damn. So the possibility of Styles versus Sammy. Would that be a better sell than Randy and Sammy?
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, Sammy beat someone of the caliber and the pedigree of Randy Orton. Ooh, right on the kendo stick.
Yeah, that's it.
And Pac took it away thanks to that kendo stick maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you were saying, either superstar, if he beats, is only going to add to the prestige. But if Sammy were to be able to beat Randy Orton twice, that just ups your real estate value like incredibly.
Right.
And if you were to face AJ Styles, he's a new, fresh opponent he's never fought before. So it's a whole different mentality. Oh, nice maneuver by Pac.
Yeah, that was a beautiful match. Would you agree with what I was saying about Pac, is that it seems like all superstars in the WWE now are like 205 live guys. Like, everybody could be a world champion.
I do think that there's a lot of talent that's being misused. I do think that there are some people that had some good instincts, like Paul Heyman. When he was trying to run SmackDown, he was running Raw. He was trying to push Ricochet. He was trying to push Aleister Black. And I mean, in WCW, both of them had some pretty good runs at certain times. I mean, given the full restructuring and rebranding to AEW, it was unfortunate that some talent had to be let go, and that we're only really hanging on to a handful of legends. But yeah. So this is what we were talking about earlier tonight. This is a number one contenders match for the TNT Women's Championship. Or no, the Women's Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
So who we got? It was Statlander had already classified for the mid-card title.
So who we got here tonight?
Oh yeah, this is Britt Baker, who is actually really a dentist as well as a wrestler. We have Hikaru Shida, who actually I believe won the mid-card championship at one point, held it for maybe a month or two. So now she's challenging for the big title. Big Swole, who is for me, kind of new wrestler that I only noticed in AEW at some point, but definitely piqued my interest. And Brandi Rhodes, the wife of Cody Rhodes, trying to strike out on her own and see if she can grab some gold.
Perfect. So just so I got it on my records correctly, Rhodes, Shida, Baker, and Big Swole.
Yeah.
Perfect. I mean, Big Swole, I've never heard of a name like that. What did you think?
From what I've seen from her, she's a decent performer, and I'd like to see more of her. That's one of the reasons why I brought her in.
Perfect.
Boom, dropping Brandi on her face. Big Swole flexing while Shida is working on Baker on the outside.
I mean, is she like a China?
Swole, not quite as beefy as China.
Okay.
But definitely sporty. She's a...
Whoa, damn. Come on.
I mean, I'd say slightly smaller than Natalya.
Oh, Natalya.
Boom, Baker into the steps by Shida.
I'm watching Swole and Brandi right now. Yeah.
Oof, now working that arm of the dentist.
Ooh, damn.
Trying to take away her livelihood.
Brandi has to watch her looks with that pole.
Ooh, is it going to go to the steps? Ooh, just misses. Yep. Just clipped her leg maybe a little bit, but I always thought for sure her neck was going to hit the... Ooh. Somehow going to hit the steps anyway.
Yep, swollen those steps as well. How does Brandi wrestle in those heels, though?
Carefully.
Oh, yeah.
Tossing Swole around like a delinquent child. Ooh,
there you go. Damn.
Kick to the gut. With those heels, too. That stiletto driving right into your belly. It's got to hurt. Oh.
Ooh. Damn.
Brandi is savage.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, and now Britt taking Shida to the steps. It's like a step off. Oh.
Why is that going into the steps?
Steps again, some more steps. Nope. Okay, down the corridor. Brandi neck breaker up top.
Shit.
Shida fighting back against Baker.
Oh, slap. Jesus Christ.
Slap from Shida, too, tossing her opponent back in. It's almost like they're in tandem. They could be like a tag team, Shida and Brandi.
That does look it, yes.
Just the way they're working together, they're focusing on a specific opponent, leaving each other alone.
I would actually love to see them go against Team RNA. Whoop. There you go.
Dropping Shida. Swole going for that submission maneuver, but Brandi able to hold out until Baker can break it up. Baker just walking around watching. Shida going in for the attack, get caught by Baker, fighting out of it.
Ooh.
Oh.
There you go.
Baker biffs it. Oh, Swole interfering.
It seems like they've switched now. There you go.
No, they're still both folk. It is almost like they're two tag teams. Like, oh, except for that. Boom! Huge clothesline on Baker, going for the cover. Brandi's like, hell no.
That clothesline, though. Used by the great.
Power bombing. Oh, maybe not. Oh, and Brandi fighting out of it, giving Shida enough time to get up and run back into the ring. Focus back. Oh, looks like a pile driver. Shida puts the pile driver on Baker, drags her closer, goes for the cover. Brandi also going for the cover. And Shida was the first to cover.
That was
Brandi getting screwed by a split second.
That was very, very fucking close.
But again, imagine if they were a team. They both would have pinned their opponent.
Oh, we only saw that one other time. And that was with the Usos, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah.
Damn, I mean, I feel like that match was that much better because they worked like they were a tag.
I'm getting word from my headset now. It looks like it's official. We're going to see next week. We're going, or at the pay-per-view, or next week, we're going to see Team UK versus Shida and Brandi, and the winner will go on to face Rear Naked Armbar at the pay-per-view.
Whoa. That actually would be pretty cool to see. Damn. So our main event is Styles and Orton.
Yeah, the main event is AJ Styles versus Randy Orton, and it is up next. This decision made very shortly ago by Chris Jericho. And I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what's going to come of it, because Randy Orton twice now has beaten Fatal 4-Ways to be able to qualify for this, and then AJ Styles, like an upstart, just comes in and demands a one-on-one with him.
Mm-hmm. Now, is this for the... Now, Jericho did say this was for the number one spot.
Exactly. If AJ Styles is to beat Randy Orton, he will face Sammy at the pay-per-view. If Randy Orton wins, well, he'll keep his spot and will face Sammy Guevara for the second time for the TNT title.
Perfect. Ooh! Oh, he tripped.
Oh, both slippery like eels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but AJ Styles gets the better of Orton in the beginning of this contest.
Styles could beat Orton one-on-one.
It's possible. I don't think we've seen it happen yet, but it's something that could happen.
Yeah.
Oh, strong going by Styles so far, calling Orton to his feet. Oh, Orton laying him out with a dropkick on the outside.
Oh.
Tosses him back in.
There you go.
Ooh. Working the back of AJ Styles, Randy Orton trying to dismantle his opponent piece by piece.
Nope, not even a one.
Can't even get that cover to a one, but I mean, it's Randy Orton's style to try to demoralize his opponent, and even though he knows that it's not going to be a full cover, just to help get into his head, he'll go for those cheap covers anyway.
Correct. Oh, there you go.
Yep, putting him up on the ropes. And boom, dropping him abdominally.
Damn.
Getting slammed on I don't know if you've ever seen the inside of those ropes. It's steel. It's steel wrapped in tape. It's like little
I figured.
wired steel.
Oh yeah, that's gotta hurt too. Like no matter what it is.
Fighting his way out of that maneuver, Randy Orton biffs it, gives AJ Styles the opportunity to attack the hip, picks him up, drops him down. And again, boom.
Picking him up.
Bang.
There you go.
Just hammering power maneuver after power maneuver. AJ Styles is a magician at his craft.
I mean, I haven't asked this in like a while, but what does Styles need to do to secure the win here against Randy Orton?
Be very careful.
Well, could this be this? No. Oh.
Too close to the ropes. Rope break in effect.
That could have been it.
It definitely could have been it, but it wasn't because he was too close to the ropes.
Yeah. There you go. Pick him up. There you go. Drop it.
Nice uppercut. Randy Orton, a European uppercut, delivered to the chin of AJ Styles. Going for that quick cover. The ref was a little slow on the movement there. Randy Orton pushing back. Able to get his opponent in a headlock. Tossing to the outside. Getting that spike DDT.
Yeah. Oh,
good night, sweet prince.
Yeah, this might be it. Well, Styles, I'm glad you came out here tonight. Oh,
Styles able to kick out of it.
Though. Still got an RKO. Watch out! Oh, I thought he was doing it. Oh, he did it! Oh,
pop up RKO, going for the cover on AJ Styles. Only a 2 count. AJ Styles must be made out of stronger stuff.
What? Oh, that's not fair. Oh, that's not fair.
Such is life, my friend. Life is seldom fair.
Oh my God. Here we go.
I mean, I heard this story about a 14-year-old TikTok star that bought her parents a house and now a vacation house in Florida. I'm like,
that's not fair.
What? You're 14 years old, you've already bought 2 houses? What the fuck?
Man, then again, when that goes down the drain, because eventually it will. Like,
you buy enough places, you can sell a few and still survive.
Oh.
Up to a 3 count. Randy Orton is getting in the heads of everybody here tonight. AJ Styles back up to his feet, tossed to the ring by Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is treating this like pouring a Pepsi soda into a Coca-Cola glass. Not giving a damn.
0 fucks to give has Randy Orton. Ooh. AJ Styles making a bit of a comeback.
There you go.
Working that neck. Wrenching it like he's trying to rip his skull off.
Oh, it's my
calling for it. He's calling for that phenomenal forearm.
This might be it. Shit.
Ooh, Randy Orton reverses.
Fuck. And you were too slow on it. Damn it.
AJ Styles able to drop him down, but Randy, a huge clubbing blow, going for the pin, and that is enough. That huge clothesline from Randy Orton must have taken a lesson from JBL to knock his block off and go for the cover.
That was beautiful.
So, AJ Styles' challenge was futile. It seems the Viper, no matter what, is destined to move on to the pay-per-view to face Sammy Guevara for another opportunity at that TNT Championship.
I mean, I was very, very impressed with Styles. I thought it was done with when he did the pop-up RKO, but...
Me too.
Yeah.
I thought the pop-up RKO was the end of it, but Orton just going to show that he had a little bit more to prove. And AJ Styles showing he has extreme intestinal fortitude. But with that, I do need to thank everybody for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed this show as much as we did. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow on BCW. And then next week for the go-home shows before Slamentine's Day, I am the JamSaw. He is Brock Redhead. And we want to say thank you very much. Peace.
Peace.